Huh! Huh! People outside think, what's going on there? Is he throwing up? Cough, cough. Yo! Hello! Chat, good afternoon, Reaper 199. Thank you very much for the tier 1 for listen. 14 months. Crazy support. Thank you so much. How are we, peeps? Welcome, Gary Flannel, Acidic Jag, Gozzy, Riley, Miro, Anthony's been in here as well. Thank you, guys. Hello. CFQ, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ghosty Captain, welcome. Can't stay long. Waiting on the eye operation at the hospital. Wanted to say hi. Best of luck, my friend. You got this. Rusty Russ, welcome over on Kick. Illogical coming in on Kick as well. Welcome, guys. How are you? Over on the Twitch, we got Nemo again. Reaper, AVFC, we got Layu, Vital, Big Old Marv, welcome peeps, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I'm good, Riley. How are you? How are we today, peeps? Hello, well, Neo, welcome. SJ, welcome. Deadpool, welcome. Good afternoon, guys. Mo, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Marv over on Kick as well. Thank you, mate. Currently annoyed. Got a PS5 with no power. Fix the no power. Put it back together and again, no power. Did you put it all the way back together? DJ Sparky over on Kick as well. Welcome, bud. You put it all the way back together. Right, Lo, I'm just going to tell you straight, okay? Because sometimes this is exactly what I need. Take it apart right now. Get it done, get it dusted, get it sorted. Yeah? Get it done, get it dusted, get it sorted. Do it now before you talk yourself out of it. I'll be here with you, my friend. I'm live for a good few hours. Why does that feel so tender? Have I been beaten up or something? Get it done, my friend. Get it done. What day is it today, guys? Thursday? Hitting the gym? Oh no, I was just checking something. I was just checking something on my arm. It feels quite tender. It feels quite tender up here. Just right on the, not tender, but it feels like I've been, you know when you get like a dead arm? It's right here. I'm currently going physio. I've got a pain in my shoulder. The physio is for the tendons on the back. So back here. Is it tendons? Is that what they're called? But they're called something where you've got like, there's 3 of them. You've got 1, 2, and then down there you get like 3. And apparently my middle one is what's causing my issues. So I'm getting that sorted right now. And they're using something called Shockwave. But for some reason my arm today feels like tender around the outside of the shoulder. Is what I'll say. My birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday, mate. Paul. How are you, Paul? Are you okay? Joey be like, just checking my arm. Guys. Okay. All right. You're on smoke today. Okay. You're on smoke today. That's okay. That's all right. I see how it's. If that's how we're playing, we can play. You want to play? We can play. How are we doing, chat? One in the chat if you saw yesterday's video. One in the chat if you saw the updates from yesterday's video. Wow, wow, wow. Anyone see the community post? Yes or no? Nice triceps. Thank you. Stop it, man. You guys made me blush. I'm actually putting on weight at the moment. 2,400 calories. Tom, welcome, buddy. How are you? Should have tried fixing the first one for fun. So, listen to this. Listen to this. If you think that's fun, listen to this, my friend. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. So, that first PS5 that had the hole in it, the person that I bought it from said that they've had it from new. It's never been to a repair shop. Yeah. And all of a sudden, it just stopped working. Remember what I just told you? Okay. They've had it their whole life. 4 years, I think they said. 4 or 5 years. They've had it their whole life. Bear this in mind, chat. They've had it their whole life. They said, it's never been opened before. And they've had it. They've owned it. And all of a sudden, it just stopped working. Mojib coming in with a gifted as well. Mojib, thank you so much. Was that your first gifted as well?
Looks factory to me.
You literally followed? Wait, Mojib, you've followed and you've gifted someone else before you've even subbed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And now we got a hype train as well. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, looks factory. 200 bits coming in from Dean or Dean. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I see you followed as well on Kick. Am I right? The repair fairies are getting a little excessive with their breaking and entering and breaking. Yeah. This is the Zen I need right now. You hear this in the background? Listen. This is what I need. I was typing my reply. You hear that? And this is what I had on in the background because I had to channel my inner Zen. You feel that? If it works, if it's wrong, it doesn't work. Let me show you why it doesn't work. If people saw the video yesterday, right, let me show you why this doesn't work, chat. And this is what I said to the person. I said there is no physical way this machine would be working. Do you know why? Let me tell you. Let me show you. This here, this beautiful, beautiful work of art. There was a wire, right? They soldered a wire. This isn't just a big solder blob. They soldered a wire from ground to ground. Okay? Not only that, the gate was shorted to ground. The gate was shorted to ground. There's no way this PS5 would have been working. No way. It's impossible, surely. And you saw the layer above that? Chat, come on. It's beautiful, majestic, a thing of beauty, says Blue. Jonathan said it hurts my existence. What am I seeing? What I'm seeing isn't making sense. I wonder what's hiding under the solder basket. Board. Levels of board, Kyle. Did you watch the video yesterday? That's what is hiding under there, mate. Just board, board, board. It's been torn apart. I kind of don't want to ruin it for you. This. If you haven't watched it yet, I guess I'm sorry. This is what was up from that picture I just showed. Look how deep that is, man. That deserves one big fat Lauder glove, that's for sure, doesn't it? Are we trying to fix this right? No, 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 absolutely not. No, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself, unfortunately. Guys, thank you for the level 1 hype train. 1 minute 30 on the clock, 43%. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just like a dream if it was a nightmare. It'll buff out, just a small scratch. Probably caused by transit. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, who remembers what it is that we're doing today? Can you explain what they are attempting to do with the repair attempt? Why is there a row of capacitors soldered together? I know, yeah, Jamie, there's no explaining what's happening there. I can't make sense of it myself. I think that I think it's down to inexperience. So I think they've thought that maybe that rail itself wasn't ground and that actually it's meant to be doing something because they've soldered a bunch of ground caps together with the ground side of a MOSFET, but also they've dumped that ground into a gate. So yeah. Wait, you shame a try but won't try yourself. So the issue being is that I obviously have to sell this device, and I don't want to. If I can fix it, I don't want to have to then sell it and it not be reliable to go to somebody else's place. I don't want to be responsible for that mess. And then, yeah, it's just if I do fix it, then what do I do? Because I can't sell it. After removing the side panels from screws in the fan, the PS5 works again. Try and put it back together and try and replicate it. Maybe the screws are causing some sort of pressure on something that's bridging up with something on the board. Perhaps. I'm good, Jose. How are you, my friend? Chat, can you remember what we're trying today? Do you remember? I had a PS5 that also had the issue of the BIOS background. So we're going to verify that it was actually just a faulty BIOS situation to the nation. And we're going to see if we can get it working. Use proper BIOS. Yeah, I've had a tidy up of my BIOSes as well. Yeah. The Peculiar Pigeon. Can I say that's a top tier name for me? That's probably top 10. Yeah. I'd probably say it's top 10. Afternoon from your neighbour in Surrey, Joey. Techno, welcome. You should have sent me the BIOS backup. For what? I've got working what I have now. I can send you whatever you need, Marv. Oh, you're talking about the faulty one. Ooh. Let me check my recycle bin, chat. Marv, you might be in luck. I might have it in my recycle bin because it wasn't a permanent delete, so it might be in my recycle bin. It is in my recycle bin. Lucky boy, Marv. I think we're there. What did I call it, chat? Did I put it in caps or something? Can anyone remember? Ah, I don't know what I called it. I called it something. They also stripped the core, right? No, the core was okay. Techno. Afternoon from your neighbour in Surrey. I don't know how far Surrey is from me, mate. Are you working there today? Oh, okay. It's relatively close. So, like, near Londonish, right? What are you up to? Jim Bobby. Coming in with a prime for 11 months, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and your face. Legend. Guys, it's 770 total subscriptions. You're amazing. Thank you. I need to... Let me go into... Let me right click. Right click. Right click. Right click. View. Details. I need to find what I called it. I think it was this one I want to say, man. Yeah, here it is. Use for stream. 010 disc part 1 new. Restore. Okay. Marv en route. Where do you want it? Disky disc? Marv, can you do me a favour? Can you send me a message? Gotcha, don't worry. Remind me to delete it after I send it to you, by the way, because I'm using that again. That's for sure. There we go, mate. You got it. Confirm nor deny. Confirm nor deny. I'm going to delete. That is the faulty one, by the way. No longer works. Let me remove some screws again. Oh, so it is something that's maybe bridging out on the board. Like, well, that's strange. Will you welcome? Oh, wait. So, take note. Do you live in Surrey? Are you working today, mate? New BIOS issue. Old or new case. This one is one of the older ones that I wanted to get fixed. Yes and yes. Oh, nice, mate. I didn't know you lived in Surrey. Right, let me show you something, chat. Okay, brilliant. Wait, what? Why is it set? Why is it beeping and saying that there's a okay. Right. So, for those who missed it, this is the issue that we get, okay? Because I want to kind of scale it back and let you guys know. If you have a single bit, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Joey's sending Morse code messages. Okay. So, if I go over to game capture, yeah, nice. Here we've got a PS5. You can see the background is missing. This is supposedly down to a bad BIOS, and I'm going to test that today. I'm going to put a good BIOS, what I think is a good BIOS, in here. I believe this is a 010 board as well. And we're going to test and make sure that it's going to work. That would be good, wouldn't it? Happy days. See if it fixes this. You see this? Right. So, we're going to reset the console, by the way. That's the first thing we're going to do because I kind of need it to be reset. This isn't this one, Cap. Oh, this is the one that was on the video a couple of days ago that I said I need to test and make sure it's okay. It wasn't okay. All right. However, we've now got the fix for this. And I can use the same BIOS chip that I've got in here. So I'm going to reset this. And then once I've reset it, we're going to take it apart, grab the BIOS, and program a new BIOS. I think it's the 010 that I've got on this board specifically. Could be wrong. Coffee time, chat. Who's got coffee? Yes or no? Broken_123. Welcome, buddy. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I like your sub badge, man. Really like your sub badge. Got it deleted. Thank you, mate. $12th cup today. That's a straight up lie. No way. No. Nope. Nope. You ain't having 12 cups of coffee a day. Don't believe it. Chat, that's my third. Three coffees. Wow, Joey is crazy today. That's reset. Oh, by the way, I started streaming RuneScape last night, chat. Yeah, for people who didn't know. And you know what? I'm going to do the same again tonight. Really enjoying it. We killed some imps, and I managed to get what it is that I needed. Yeah, got what I needed from the imps, so we're going to do some more questing. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. I loved it. So yeah, I'm going to start maybe doing a little bit of gaming in the evenings again. I've told Mrs. JDT she's going to do her thing. She's got seasons to watch, etc. And I'm going to now do some gaming in the evening and stream it. Yep. Two full coffee machines per day. Lord Glove. Buzz. What's a Buzz? RS3. No, old school RuneScape. Old school. I've started a hardcore Iron Man. Garbage, welcome on, Kick. How are you, my friend? Goodeth afternooneth. Russ, I'm going to go ahead and assume you've not received the console yet. I mean, if that were the case, it would be speedy mail. Coming in with a prime, Royston, for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you. That's 14 total as well. It's very kind of you. Delightful event. As I missed the part of yesterday. How'd you end up? Missed the last part of yesterday. Oh, what with the are you talking about old school RuneScape? I got all the beads, and then I went to bed, and it was getting late. And I was like, I need to go to bed because otherwise I'll be up all night playing RuneScape, and I can't really verify that. Good news as well, chat. I've got what looks to be a video for Saturday already. Oh, I need to clean that. Wow, I've just seen the state of that. Can you see the smoke coming from the cover? So yeah, I've got a video for Saturday, which is good news. And then today, depending on how today goes, I've also got some free repairs to crack on with. I think I've got 2. I've definitely confirmed 1. So we can get some of that for content as well. And that might end up as a video for next Wednesday. We'll see. You guys know how it is. But the video yesterday is doing really well. It's really strong. It's one of the best performing videos as of recent time, which makes me happy. And we're just going to see how it goes. They've done really well on the core audience side of things, which is you guys. And now YouTube is testing it in the realms of YouTube. It's not doing fantastic. It's not doing horrendous. But it's doing okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to max, to be honest. We'll see. I would love to. I would love to just keep playing this hardcore Iron Man, but I can't wait for like the drops aspect, you know? That feeling, that dopamine when you get a certain drop and you can upgrade to the next thing. Like, I am really, really buzzing for it. Honestly, I am. Super excited. People are showing up to view the atomic bomb. Yeah. The non-welcome. Davith, welcome. The BIOS you sent me is corrupted. Really? Yeah, that's this one then. Marv, that's this one. That's on this PS5. It's weird how it works though, hey? Corrupted, but it works. Plays games, but doesn't do certain stuff. Blue says people love bunny. Okay, right. Blue, we're not starting that right now. There's no need for any bunny mentioning, okay? Shorey's just got home from work. Sit down and enjoy it. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, guys, I really, really enjoy the streaming aspect of things, you know? And yes, it does take me away from making money in other ways and other aspects, but I do love the streaming aspect of my job very much. More so than I think I realise, you know? Chat, what do you think my liquid metal will look like considering my last PS5 has been vertical since day one? It's almost all that time in rest mode when not playing it. I think it'll be okay. It's luck of the draw. Are these PS5s becoming from loss to profit in the profit? No, so this one was actually logged as profit already, if you remember. All right. Do I stream on this channel? Yeah. So on it, yeah. When I game, it's usually just a bit later, so it'll be like 6 hours from now. But yeah, this was logged as a profit, and I was like, I'm going to give it to my friend to test and see if it works. And then my friend came round for the fight that we watched on Saturday, and we played it, and lo and behold, I wasn't able to bring up like graphical things and stuff like that. And then on the stream in Sunday, we figured out that it was a bad BIOS on another PS5 that I've had for ages that wasn't a profit or loss thing. And so I fixed that one with a bad BIOS. That was my testing unit. And yeah, it turned out to be the BIOS. So this is like my second test of the BIOS. Marv has just said that the BIOS that I sent him is corrupted. How is it corrupted, Marv? In what way? Do you think you're going to stop fixing as many Nintendo Switch consoles? Great question, Captain. Are you referring to that because of the pie chart that I showed, or the charts at the end of the profit or loss? Afternoon, Flux fans. Toxra, welcome. How are you? No, the GPU is not. No, the wallpaper is an indicator GPU might be boxed. No, it's the BIOS, Woogie. Maverick coming in with a prime for 15 months. Maverick, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I like one in the chat if you like the charts. Berry says she likes them. One in the chat if you like the charts at the end of yesterday's video. They were quite informative, hey? Quite informative. I wish I'd done that in Season 1, but I didn't log per item on Season 1. But these are things that I'm going to, learn. I'm losing my mind. What's up, Nintendo? What happened? Yes, I did watch Phil's video on the first Nintendo Switch 2. I won't spoil it for anyone. Great video. I'm good, Maverick. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. This should technically just be a BIOS, and then with that BIOS being done, we can move on to some free repairs, which would be pretty interesting. Should be able to get some content. I'm losing my mind over your screw organization. It's only like that because I know where everything goes. Like, if I didn't know where screws went, my screws wouldn't be as unorganized as what they are. But if I know where they go, Nintendo, why does it matter? Genuine question. Yeah, 010. Silver! Thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. Sometimes it's just about getting the job done. Yeah, thank you for the Prime for 2 months, mate. It's very kind of you. Right, here's our BIOS. So, are we going to fix this, yes or no? What do you think, chat, is going to work? Marv said that we do have a corrupted BIOS. Yeah, I need Marv to explain why, though. I don't know if he's just dipped out or if he's doing some more comparisons or if he's actually working. He might just be working. That could be a thing. There's a heat wave, apparently, says Garbage. Speaking specifically to Russ. Oh, nice one. Thank you, mate. Wait, say, haven't you already replaced the bar chip 2 times in this PS5? No, this is a different PS5, mate, than the one that you're thinking of, I think. I think you're thinking of a different one. Because I replaced it in one and it worked. And this is the second one that I'm testing. This isn't one. This is the one with the faulty wallpaper. Yes, I've literally just shown it on stream. It is the one with the faulty wallpaper. Somewhat unrelated note. Civilization 6 Platinum Edition game DLC expansions free on Epic right now. £80, $80 off. I never played Civilization, chat. Is it good? School holidays now. Got all 3 kids. Balancing Fortnite with my son. Dancing and gymnastics with my daughter and work in between. Wow, Maverick. Pretty busy then, right? Pretty busy. Mick, welcome. How are you, buddy? Are there other chips you can reprogram like this? For example, the board on the disk drive? I don't think so, Captain, no. No, mate. It's okay, Wiggy. Don't apologise, mate. It's all good. You know how it is, mate. Don't apologise, mate. These are questions that we need to ask. Alrighty. So, we go Neo Programmer. This is indeed a 010. We go detection. Yep, detected. We go read IC. What did Marv say? How a healthy should be like your one. Wow, that's completely different. How does it work, Marv? Marv, how did it work? Wait, Marv, mine looks completely different to that. What row is that? 00? No, mate. Marv, I don't think yours is reading correctly, mate. Look. It's definitely going to be corrupt, but, you know, at where? I mean, I've got a lot of data here, you know. This is the same BIOS, by the way, Marv. It's not all C's. Because I'm assuming if it were like that, it really wouldn't work, you know. Right, what did I say? 010 disk. Yeah. Wait, where's that 010 come from? Why is there a 010? That can go. The one that I'm going to open is this one. I need to change the stuff, don't I? Before I continue, I need to input some data. Yep. I've just written to the IC, but it is what it is. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. That's definitely the one, Marv. Right. I need to go to what is it? Hex. Yerp. Open. Wrong place, wrong time. Yerp. C. Is it 1C or just C? I think it's 17C. It's 1C7. 1C7010, I think. One C7 010. Cool. First one. I will not be long, chat. That's done. And then last but not least, cool. Open this one. Yep. Right to that bad boy. Could be something like one sympathy. Yeah, you're 100% correct. Mario, welcome. Right, supposedly we have success, chat. I say supposedly because I don't know. Seems too simple, you know. And that's got me profit now on 2 PS5s. My eBay store going to be popping this month. Silver, did I say thank you for the Prime for 2 months? I'm sure I did, but if I didn't, how rude of me, and I'm very, very sorry. And a huge thank you, mate. I'm not too sure if I did. I'll cover it again just to be safe. Whoop. Skrillex, welcome. How are you? Sorry, Skillrex. Got that completely wrong. All right, we're gonna have to go through the setup real quick. Not going to really matter with the actual function of the console, however. It's just nice. So if up buying stuff outside of Canada, yeah, I can imagine, mate. That's why I only do local stuff. All screws are fine, but now it doesn't turn on even apart. This PS5 has a mind of its own. Is it a customer repair, Liu, or did you say it was one that you bought? Gibler, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Now we'll do some basic things here, chat, quick. I need to put the fan in. Make sure we aren't going to overheat, because what I need to do is go as far back as like the disk drive to make sure we get a good pairing and that I'm happy with the disk drive and how it performs and stuff, you know. So that can go there like that. It's not going to overheat like this. One I bought. Oh, that sucks even more. Punch's coming in with a Prime. Guys, all the Primes today. Thank you very much. Punch, that's the first time Prime as well. Thank you, my friend. Have you been followed for a long time? Okay, so we're going to have to go through the reset process and stuff. What I'll do is I'll plug in my my phone again, guys. You want to see the screen, right? My phone's there. Oh! £350 in my account. I was like, wait, what? Why have I got 350 quid? I was like, that doesn't make sense. This is a PayPal. I was like, what? Why have I got 350 quid? Where's that come from? Who can guess, chat? And why am I happy? Who can guess and why am I happy? Where on earth is the stand for my mobile? Did I put it behind? Here somewhere? Oh, it's there. Refund for PS5. Ooh. Sold? Nope. It is a refund. Refund for what? Aircon refund. Yeah, Bodge got it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the thingy? The aircon unit that I said was absolutely horrendous? Wait, what? Issued a £14 refund, and then I got an email straight after saying £349. Why did they do it in two separate things? Maybe one was like delivery or something. Weird. JFix, welcome, buddy. How are you? Let's load up camo. Camo! Joey's iffin. Bosh. Alright, moment of truth, guys. So there's a couple of things that we actually need to do. First off, check that's all good, which it is. VAT. Yeah, but I don't know why they'd have to issue that as a separate refund. And would it be VAT? So 350, 10%, 35, 20% would have been 17. No, it was 14. No, I think it was delivery. Because VAT would be like 70 quid. Alright. I'm sick, but thanks for asking. Ah, sorry. That sucks. What is in just like, is it like fluey stuff? Greg says, question about the LTT precision screwdriver. How are the bits holding up? Yeah, Greg, absolutely fine. Good for me anyway. Guys, why can't I sub on kick? There is no button for it. Is that what? Wait, what? Hold the door! Hold the door! There is, yeah, there is a button. There is a button from what I can see. Dean, on Kick. We're at 93 subs, by the way, on Kick. Do you have the is there a gift subs? Because sometimes you can see the gift subs, but not the other one. Do you see the gift subs one or not? Power button is broken. I didn't touch anything. Went to grab a coffee, come back, and the PS5 turned on. That sounds like something like that, yeah. Proper man flu, I see. Well, rest up, mate. Can only gift. Oh, have you been given a sub, mate? That's why, Dean. If you click on your name, or sorry, if you click on if you go into the chat in settings and go identity or chat appearance, I think it's more so going to be identity. If you have a sub badge there, you've been gifted a sub. That's what it is. I think I got there. And Punched, I saw what you said about the YouTube, so thank you for that. I appreciate you. Can only gift. I think that's what it is then, mate. That makes sense now. What is Joey's user on Kick? Joey does tech. If you do ! Kick in the chat paper, it will take you directly there, mate. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Let me move this over. I've been watching, was showing, I'm not subscribed to show you the go. Oh, thanks, FPS, I appreciate that. Wouldn't say I'm GOAT. Nowhere near. Okay, where's my controller? Controller. Okay, good. This is what we want. So I've reset this into safe mode. And now there's something that I need to do before I do the other bit. I need to go clear cache. Yep. You'd be like, what? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And that's clearing the cache. And then it should bump straight to the update. Should. The mobile app, iPhone, does not show the subscribe for me, only the desktop app. Really? Maybe they don't do it through iPhone then, Techno. It's really interesting though. Okay, console's restarted, so I'm going to go ahead and assume we are now going to be able to launch the update through here. What do you think, chat? Is it going to launch straight into the update? What? I'm going to go for the reset anyway, chat. Fresh install, just to make sure, because we had issues with the disk drive as well. That was very weird though. It should have gone into the update. From what happened on Sunday, it should have gone into the update straight away anyway. How strange. Chris, welcome buddy, how are you? I think that's what it might be, Captain, because 95% of any Kick earnings goes to me, and 5% goes to the to handle the payments. So Kick make no money off subs. So I wonder if it is just a case of that they don't want to pay the additional fees on the Apple stuff, because otherwise what they have to do is force that down the throats of the viewers, and maybe they don't want to do that. Wonder if this is going to work now. Why have I got a bad feeling? Yeah, it builds character, chat. Yeah, see? Is he going to restart or not? No. Yeah, we'll go for the rebuild. Didn't have to do that last time. Yeah, serial number's changed. Fire, welcome, buddy. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I bet it's just booted. Sweden, welcome. Working on a PS5, mate. That's got a BIOS issue. It'd be weird if it doesn't go through. Guys, has there been a PS5 update in the last 3 days? So I've cleared the cache and I've rebuilt the database now. Something went wrong. Turn off PS5. $15th, yeah. Let me plug the Ethernet in. Ethernet. Yeah, this drive's connected, yeah. I'll try and force an update. One day ago there was an update. Really? Are you sure? It doesn't say the date, it just says version 25.0511. I wonder if that would count towards a reinstallation file or not, though. All good, Sweden. Well, that's strange. Isn't this strange? There is an update. But I was playing FIFA online on Sunday. Something must have happened. Something must have happened, because I was playing FIFA Online on Sunday and there was no update. And this is a big update. This is like a new update. I wonder if this is the update that pairs the drive with the device. And therefore I wasn't able to reset it because of that. At least that's what I'll tell myself anyway, right? Because I swear as well, this update won't install if it can't recognize the drive. Now, the only thing that I'm thinking is that this is downloading, this isn't installing, right? So it could break during the install. I guess we're about to find out. Is it going to break? Yeah, it's about 24%. Right. That's when it should cut out. What? After all that, you have me on? You made me sit through the whole install. Which means that the one that I've also got on the SSD is okay. 101.312-8. Guys, is that a disk drive error? Which is weird because the disk drive was working on this console because it had GTA in. Do you guys remember? Do you remember? It had GTA on the video and it was installing. So I know the drive works. So I've tried the update. I've tried to do it from an SSD. Gozzy, welcome. Testing on Kick. Welcome, buddy. How are you? That is a drive error. It is? Are you sure? Creatable Sky, welcome. How are you? What's that, chat? 120970-9. Application or game could be corrupt files, corrupt game files, network issues, hardware problem, license issue. So everything. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. The same back to you, Creatable. Armour, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate you. Tristan, welcome. Let me clean this. Look at that dust, guys. Dirt. Both friends. I wonder. Should probably do in the connectors as well. Let me just apply a little bit of IPA. See if that does anything. Nice, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was working, Captain. Exactly. So I know that it's, quote unquote, fine. Did I rewrite a new BIOS? Yeah, well, I used the same one that I did and changed the details. That's weird. I can feel the disk drive spinning up now. Didn't have that before. Really? Is that going to be what it was? I can hear the disk drive. Can you guys hear it or not? And the button works. Oh. Remember I pushed that before and it wasn't working? Wow, the cable. Wow, 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 wow. Let's just confirm. Not getting happy yet. Wow, was the cable being dirty, man? Well, maybe. Let's see. If this goes through, then it is. Wait there. If this allows us to reset, it was the cable being dirty that was the issue. And a quick clean fixed it. If I get an error here, it's potentially the same thing. Matt coming in with a prime for 6 months in a row. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. It's very kind of you. I have thousands of people on Twitch you've chosen me to support. It means a lot, my guy. Thank you. Hey! Wow, chat. I never had a faulty... Well, I say faulty cable. It was just dirty. How pog is that? Okay, so I think this is going to be the thing that we need to do, by the way. I think this is now where we need to clear the cache, etc. Let's not laugh just yet. All right. All right. Let's not laugh just yet. I think this is now where we need to do the clear cache, etc. And I think right now, if I'm right, according to the one we did on Sunday, it should go straight to the update screen. Maybe. No. There we go. So the only option that I've got is reinstall system software. So what I need to do now is not that. Because what I'll do is I'll get the exact same thing. Okay. So what I actually need to do now is turn the console off. There's like a routine behind this from what I figured out on Sunday. So I've turned the console off. I reboot it now into safe mode. I clear the cache. And then it will update into the brand new update file, and that's when it completely wipes it. There's like a whole process to this now. It's crazy, really. So now it'll be in safe mode, and I'll be able to select the options. And I'll clear cache, and then we'll be able to do the update. Right? Yeah, same BIOS, Tristan, yeah. Okay, here we go. So clear cache, rebuild database. So I'll do that. And then what it should do now is boot into the SSD. It should boot into the SSD and start installing the software. All I have to do is click yes. That should be what happens. If not, I'll keep trying. Moment of truth. There we go. Yeah, connect the drive. That's it. So now what it should do is reset the PS5. It should reset it. And I can get this listed for sale. That means I've got 2 to list today. Wow. I sold a PS5 today. 2 more to go up. If this goes through, by the way. Not get our hopes up yet, eh? We know what can happen. Never get your hopes up with fixing consoles, guys. Just as an FYI. Ever. Okay, cool. Get past 24%, we can start getting happy. I watched the 2 PlayStation video from eBay last night. Seller did you dirty? Yeah. Did you see the update on the community post, Tristan? That was even crazier. I can't see what it is. I can't see. I don't know if it was Kick or YouTube. It's past 24. There we go. It's going to work. Nothing on Kick. Rossi Ross coming in with a gifted subscription to Dino. Ross, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, that puts us on a total of, I think, 94 subs on Kick as well. Crazy. Yeah, 94 subs on Kick. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Russ. Look at the fancy mount with the ultra wide. Is it 27? I must have had this monitor for a long time. Yeah, go onto my channel and have a look at the community post, Tristan. Have a look at that. Samit, thank you very much for the follow. M Soso, thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate you. I'll be live a little bit later on tonight, guys. If you're interested in gaming, specifically old school RuneScape, please feel free to pop in and say hello. It's just for chills as well. So if you're gaming on your own and you just want like a bit of a stream on the side to chill out with and just interact with some people, feel free to join the stream. It's not specifically like you need to know RuneScape. I'll try and explain everything that I can anyway. So that'll be later on tonight though, FYI. Doesn't mean that I'm ending the stream now as well. It's just a little shill for later on tonight. I'll be live on Twitch and Kick. Ego, welcome. How are you? Greetings from Argentina. Learning a lot with your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, Armour, thank you for the follow on Kick. And Russ, thank you again. Yeah. Maverick coming in with a gifted sub. Maverick, thank you so much for the gift to Azure Voltage HD. Azure just makes me think of Windows. Not Windows, sorry. Microsoft. Yeah. Isn't that right, Marv? Another late night RuneScape get in. Yeah. Safe to say I'll be addicted before I know it. Vinny, welcome. How are you? There we go, chat. Yes! Come on, baby! 2 secondos. There's one more thing that I need to do with this now. There we go, chat. Last thing I need to test is just make sure that the game works. This is GTA. And then I'm happy. Because I've played games on this, so I know that hardware-wise it's absolutely fine. Make sure it spins up. I can see the spinning disc. You guys can see it as well. Thank you. By the way, Maverick, that's your 12th gifted sub, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I just need to see GTA. I can hear it spinning. There it is, GTA 5. Let's go, baby! Oh, yeah. Wait. Where is that? Is that Kick? Is that another Kick sub? It can't be. Dino came in with a gifted sub to Jeff. Thank you very much, Dino. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind. On Kick. Do you know, Dino, that puts us on 95 gifted subs. 95. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you, my guy. Thank you. Right, let's make sure this just moves along nicely, which it is. I was going to say 3 hours is a bit crazy. It just takes a while, doesn't it, when you first put it in. Sweet. There we go, guys. What I can do now is keep that copy of GTA, that's for sure. Because why not? I've got 6 already. Add it to the collection. It's probably the most common game that you get. And then we'll go for a reset. And this console's all good to go. I'm only just going to confirm that it resets. And then what I'll do is I'll put it back together. So can confirm the bars that I've now got is good. And I'll be keeping that forever. That's for sure. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Good. Do you recommend AOC monitors? I mean, I've not had an issue with it. Can't find the community channel you're talking about. It's a community post, Trickstars. Let me see if I can find it for you. 2 seconds, mate. Wait, when did I change that? Hello!
Yeehaw, brother.
Wicked coming in with a tier 1 for 17 months in a row. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Fun fact, I can only sub on browser, but the kick out there is no button. Oh, wow. I figured out already, is it? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. And Wicked, like I said, the tier 1, crazy. Crazy amount of support, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And your face, thank you. A lot of people would tell you to keep away from AOC because they mostly VA panels, which some say are garbage, and the AOC is cheap. I'm not like somebody who knows about that sort of stuff. If that makes sense. So for me, it's just kind of like a, it's worked for me. It's been okay. Sort of situation. Yeah. What's that? Who? I can't see anything on. I can't see anything on Twitch. Techno coming in with a sub. Wait, Techno, I swear you gifted subs and you weren't subbed yourself. Crazy. The support is unreal. There we go, guys. All good. Thank you so much, Techno. I appreciate you. Seriously, mate. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Yeah, I get 95% of the revenue over on Kick, so it's much appreciated. 96 total subs, by the way, on Kick. 96. Thanks, guys. Okay, we good? Right. Let's put it back together. God, I'll tell you what, it's still muggy in the UK chat. Like, when's it gonna get cold? Oh, it says response in general. Lol. What a load of rubbish. Yeah, you saw it then, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo! Oh, it doesn't say how many it was. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I still haven't fixed that. So when you gift a sub on Kick, it happens every single time. Techno, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs to 1. Zeno Vape Gozzy has got a sub, and Harmon. Thank you very much, mate. That's very kind of you. That puts you on a total of 10 gifted subscriptions now for this week. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, mate. And number 3 on the lifetime gifters as well. What that does mean is that we're at 101 Kick subs. 101. Crazy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you, mate. Thank you. Legendary, mate. Thank you. Insane. Insane support nation. Supportation to the nation. Thank you. Joey of the Switch can't read game card. Hardware related. What can it be? If it's hardware related, then it's probably going to be the game card. I imagine. The reader. Sorry. Probably be the reader. Are you sure it's hardware related? I don't think I've ever had it where it's not hardware related. What's going on here? So yeah, game card reader. I can't find no button for me before or after. Nobody says it. Kickstream's so much cleaner than all the other platforms in my experience so far. Which is interesting. I hope it stays around, man. I hope it stays around. I hope it does. I hope it's got the longevity side of things, you know. But who knows? You guys watch wherever you're most comfortable watching from. Overway, welcome, buddy. How are you? $30 right now. It's supposed to hit 33. Where is that wicked? All platforms. I mean, there's that as well. How long do you recommend to align... Joey, how long do you recommend to realign the liquid metal on all PS5s? Oh, as in like respread it? Never. You shouldn't have to. I think that's one of the benefits of having liquid metal is that you shouldn't ever have to replace it. I've not come across a PS5 yet where the liquid metal looks dull unless it's one of the ones that's had like a dry spot. Maybe we'll see them in the future, but I don't know. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to respread, mate. No ads are good. YouTube are getting an ad every 5 minutes. That's ridiculous. PS5's been horizontal since I've had it. 24 degrees here. I'm doing great. Brewing up a cold. Oh, in Michigan. I'm supposed to fly off to Cyprus on Monday, says that. Oh, wow. Is in like a holiday? Danny, welcome. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yes, we have just fixed it. I have the stream open on my TV in my desktop. On my desktop. Thank you so much for the sub. There we go. Look at that. Appreciate it, Techno. Thank you, mate. Five-hour flight to have colder weather, where it's been in Norway last of this year. Hopefully not. It's getting up to 32 here today. Wow. I've never had any issues with consoles I own. I don't think I've ever had issues with consoles that I've owned either, to be honest. PCs on the other hand, and my power supply went the other day, as we know. Is Greg still here? Greg, if you're here, what's the weather like in Winnipeg at the moment? I'm assuming like the summer's pretty nice, right? And do you have aircon, Greg? Like, is aircon pretty much mandatory in Winnipeg? I'm assuming it's like aircon with heaters though, so in the winter it can provide some heat as well. Is that right? Is that right? I don't know if Greg's still here. He was here earlier. 2 days ago, I got a Nintendo Switch, no power, swapped the M92T36 and the Badlands. Then I got RCM mod, but the console was patched. So weird. Liquid cooled Vega 64 died last week. 17 here, overcast with a bit of smoke from the forest fires. I hope everything's okay, mate. I'm going to sell this PS5 for cheap, by the way, because of the smoke, the nicotine situation that we've got going on. Because it's covered, man. Doesn't smell, if I'm honest, but it's just not pleasant. I mean, even the LEDs look to have like a certain level of tinge to them. Guys, this is this. I've got a Switch Lite that I've listed on eBay. And the chassis, the housing isn't that great. I mean, it's okay. It's just got a chunk out of it. Guess how much I've got a Switch Lite listed on eBay for, chat? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. £64. £64 for a working Switch Lite, and it's not gone. Like I said before, guys, it's going to be loss or loss soon. I did sell another Switch Lite that I actually need to get out. Where are you from, Ego? Yeah, don't talk to me about that. So Hostinger, who I use my website. I've got a thing going on at the moment. So I paid for a year of their service, right? £180. And I got and that was about 2 months ago. And then this month I had £25 come out. I was like, what? Why have I been charged £25 if I paid a year? Contacted them and they said, yeah, you've got 2 separate billing things set up. You need to cancel one of them. Long story short, I cancelled one of them. And it deleted the VPS for my website. Even though I've paid for a year. And that's what AI told me to do. Claim a refund. I claimed the refund, then it cancelled my VPS. Then I spoke to a lady, because I said I want to make a complaint. I spoke to a lady who said, oh yeah, the AI was wrong. And it's a billing error on our end. You shouldn't have the 2 bills. Blah, blah, blah. And then she tried saying that it's going to take 72 hours without... She said it was going to take 72 hours to come back up. I was thinking to myself, imagine if I was a company that was earning like thousands of pounds a day. Imagine if I was earning thousands of pounds a day. I said to them, what am I going to get for compensation for this? Because my website's down. Jerry does take us down at the moment because they haven't been able to restore the service. And they said roughly 72 hours because it's gone through to the billing department. Hostinger, it was. And I said, and then I asked for compensation. They said, we'll give you 2 weeks free. And I was just thinking to myself, imagine if I was a company that was earning thousands of pounds a day or selling like hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of stuff on my website. Imagine that situation happening. And you've admitted it's your AI fault. Like, she literally said, it's my AI's fault. The bot was wrong. Well, imagine. Joe, I'm having a clear out and the 2 hardware video streamers Switch are going free. Would you like them back? Yeah, man. I mean, Techno, if that's okay with you. I'd love that. Give me a good old test. Might be something that I enjoy, you know. Might switch to them. Set up for the pizza or something like that. It's very kind of you, man. Thank you. Just want to make sure I get a noise from the disk drive. Because I've obviously taken it apart and put it back together. Probably in the terms of service you have to have an SLA for stuff if it's a decent provider. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Did I not do up every single time? Do you know what? Oh no, wait there. Are you joking, man? How many times have I done that? Done it last stream as well. Idiot. Thank God for that. I have to do the whole thing. Sorry. Techno has too much techno in his home. Millsy, welcome, buddy. How are you? This is a new PS5. Technically, no. But it's one that we've now just fixed. Yeah. Guys, were we talking about something before that? Oh, yeah, hosting. I might just say thank you for the compensation. What do you think, chat? Should I say thank you for the compensation? Should I just say yes, I'll take the compensation of 2 weeks free? Like, they said up to 72 hours, man, but I need my website to be up. So annoying. It's ML, machine learning, not AI. Well, they shouldn't call it AI assistance then. And they should call it ML assistance. My VPS still isn't up. It was delivery on that aircon stuff, by the way. Nice, the aircon's been refunded. Nice! I sent out, guys, right? I sent out the Nintendo Switch Lite that somebody won, Darkness won on Discord on the giveaway. I sent it out yesterday. It's there today. I'm pretty sure I paid for 48-hour delivery. That's insane to me. How does that happen? Okay. Guys, I really quickly, if it's okay with you, just need to print a label. 2, technically, for eBay. Because I've sold a PS5. So let me do that quick. Oh, oh. Special next day is crazy now. One of those switches sold. Let's go, baby. PS5, feeling alive. Let's get this one out. Bump, 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 bump. What is that? Huh? Sinclair, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Over on the kickage. The destination you're sending to needs additional data. What are you talking about? Thought I'd try Kick instead of Twitch, less adverts. Potentially. Guys, what are you saying on Kick? Ah, 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, there's no ads, so we call that a GG no re. This is really annoying. Where's me scales? Which one's this? capital. This one. Four eight. So got it. What 48? 4850. Whoa, 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 hello.
In Discord, if you know a way for US people to buy items from you, would be nice to know. Smiley face emoji, upgrades. I would rather support you. Thanks for the videos.
Repeat loader, thank you very much for the $10, mate. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. There isn't usually. I don't usually do it because the cost is ridiculous. So I sent a PS4 Pro to Russ the other day. The postage was £41. The postage was £41. So it's like I'd have to charge that plus whatever the price is of something, and that's, I'm pretty sure Russ lives in like a main sort of US area, right? So like, yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. That's why I don't do it. And if I'm being 100% frank, it's so much ag. You know? But yeah, thank you very much for the $10, man. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Reams, welcome. I see you lost more weight. Thank you. I'm not actually on the diet now. No, I'm trying to... Technic, welcome, by the way. I'm back on, like, maintenance, essentially. 2400 is what I'm on at the moment. I'm just checking out, guys. Sorry, 2 secs. No! Paid on the wrong card, man. Stupid boy. Grandpa, welcome. How are you? Okay. Cool. No, I know. I know about the every stuff. Yeah. Crazy. Right. Where is it? Where's the confirmation to the nation? This one is for you. This one is for you. Cool. Let me just put the labels on chat. I've got chicken wraps tonight. Oh, can't wait. Love me a chicken wrap, chat. I'll tell you that free of charge. I've got 2 different lights here. I need to make sure I get the right one. Which light is right? And then we're going to move on to a free repair, guys. This one. Cool. Bosh, bosh. There we go. Cool. Deal with that later. Okay, right. I also need to just mark these. I'm just unorganized at the moment. Very unorganized. When I say unorganized, I'm doing okay. It's just for the stream. Neo, welcome. SL4, thank you very much for the follow. By the way, everyone, kick. I appreciate you. Diet, what one was you on? I wasn't on a diet. I was just trying to lose a bit of fat, which has been okay. I went down to, I'm just going to the toilet quick. I went down to at one point 1,500 calories. I didn't start there though, and then my body wouldn't lose any more weight, so I was like, I'm going to go back up to maintenance, shock my body a little bit. Right, I'll leave it up to chat. This is up to you guys. Would you rather see me box up some more stuff, or do you want to see me do a free repair? What do you want, chat? Oh wait, what's that? Wait, okay, wait a minute. I've got 3 PS5s.
PS4 Pro cost.
No, man. I hope that wasn't Russ. Russ, if that was you, I'm going to be angry, by the way. And I'll send it straight back. I didn't say it because of that, mate. It was. Right, let me refund that, mate. Not having that. How do I send it back? When we do it on mobile? You absolute fool, mate. Sent back. Don't send it through again. Listen, Russ, as much as I appreciated that, okay, that's not what the whole point of this is, okay? Remember, the reason I gave you that PS4 is because you were the first person to gift a subscription on Kick. All right? I wasn't expecting anything back from that. So that is free of charge. I told you, mate, that was going to be a free PS4 Pro. That's been refunded. Don't send anything through again. Thank you regardless for the gesture. I appreciate you and your face. But don't do it, okay? Thank you. It took me so long to navigate through PayPal. Well, let it be a lesson. I appreciate it, but it's all good, mate. And remember, I also got the PS4 Pro for free. Okay, so my only cost there was the £41, and I don't mind doing that. Okay. When we up, mate. Baz, thank you for the follow. I was just trying to think about what all of this stuff is, but that is for. I need to just really quickly be organised. Like I feel like I might go insane. Wait there. Wait there. Ep. Okay, that's that. Faulty. Faulty 46. I'm literally just sticking labels to PS5s that I've got around my room at the moment. Working. I've got so much to do. And I've done so much the past couple of days. And I've still got so much to do. Okay. Right. But I love it. I love it. You ain't got any weight? Now me, I was 159 kg. Wow. 2 months ago. Now 145. Have been on a diet. But got to think, you have to think of your health, Tristan. You have to think of your health. Well done. Mate, you've lost 14 kg. 2 months. 7 kg a month. Crazy. Keep going. Until you're healthy, man. In here as well. Joey says you would take the free PS4 and like it. True. It was nice. Yeah. I don't want to sound like really ungrateful for that, Russ. But at the same time, I don't say I'm going to give you something and then you give me so. It's not how it works. All right? Okay, chat. Music off because we're about to get cereal. Smash. If we ever meet in real life, you buy me a coffee. I have to ask, the cute I love daddy picture behind you, is it a bird? Nope. Come on, chat. You can clearly see what this is. Chat, what is that? Come on. Shark. Exactly. Thank you. A murder plane. Guys, there's a shark. From my 2-year-old, FYI. And that's better than what I could do. I think Mummy helped, but... Stop that filthy habit. What filthy habit? Drinking water? This isn't a vape. Did you think this was a vape? It's a big vape. Nice. No, it's all good, Madak. You weren't the only one by the looks of it. Oscar says, what? That's so funny. Yeah, imagine that. Bong vape. Yeah, absolutely. You guys, man. Garbage. You talking about the Megalodon? Oh, it sounded the same? Oh. Right. Oh, what do I do first, actually? I'm gonna do Let's have a look. Who's gonna be the lucky winner of today's free repair? Who we got? I've got two. I'm going to see which one's the eldest. Not as in like... When's that one? Oh, it might be that. Oh, wow. I've had this one... Well, sorry, I've not had this one for a while. They didn't send it for ages. So they actually originally submitted the form on the 27th, I think. No, the 26th. Maybe even before that. Wait. Let me confirm, chat. I'm really excited to play RuneScape tonight. That's how I want to feel. I'm looking forward to playing RuneScape tonight. Old school RuneScape, hardcore Iron Man, be there or be square. We're just going to take a nice trip. You guys can relax with me if you want. We play some nice RuneScape music and we chill out. All right. 23rd of June. Okay, you guys ready? Are we going to get potentially some content out of this? If I can get a video for Wednesday out of this, I'll be so happy. Let's see. So, this is a weird one, chat. Nintendo Switch Lite. When it's plugged into a charger, the home button lights up blue but does not switch on. Has anybody attempted to fix the device before? No. What's the background of the device? My son's Nintendo Switch Lite holds an incredibly special place in his life, far beyond just being a gaming device. I'm not going to... Part of me, do you know what, chat? Sometimes part of me feels like... I don't know. I want you guys to let me know, because I could also do with a little bit of help here in terms of what's like morally right. The free repairs, 3D Medic, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. Hello, how are you today? You okay? Sorry, you haven't even followed. I changed the rules on Kick so you don't have to follow. Welcome, bud. How are you? Let me say that. When I launched the free repair service, I said that I was going to use the free repairs for content. Right, so then everybody wins. I'm able to make revenue and an income from the content, and people are able to get their devices fixed for free, right? And it's a nice thing to do. I have it plastered all over my T's and C's that, you know, the device and story will be used as content. Potentially not. I just don't know. I don't know whether to read those things out. Do you know what? I think it's a case of being actually checking with the person. And if the person is okay with it, that's when I can read certain things out. I think. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of feel like... I shouldn't be reading certain things out. You know? No, Oscar. No. Absolutely not. I wouldn't even be questioning this if that were the case. He was diagnosed with something. It could be a daily challenge for him to stay calm, focused, and emotionally regulated, especially in overwhelming situations. Okay? If that kind of gives you some sort of hint. The Switch Lite quickly became more than just a source of entertainment. It became a vital tool for self-regulation. Whether it was calming down after a stressful day at school, managing big emotions, or helping him focus during long car journeys and hospital visits, his Switch was always by his side. It's been a huge help in giving him a safe outlet and a sense of routine in a world that often feels too fast-paced and unpredictable. What makes this Switch even more sentimental is the fact that it was a gift he earned through months of good behavior and hard work, which made him incredibly proud. Seeing it stopped working has genuinely left him heartbroken. It feels like he's lost a trusted companion. Repairing it would mean the world to him. It would restore not only his favourite device, but also a sense of comfort, pride, and reward that's so important for a child like him. We would be so grateful if you could help bring it back to life. This is why I do free repairs, chat. I'm going to try my hardest to get this Nintendo Switch Lite fixed. Let's see what's going on, man. I agree, Christopher, but, you know. I'm really excited to have a look at this. I'm really hoping that I can get it fixed. What a lovely story, by the way. And can I just say, like, if they are watching this back, you are an amazing parent for not only just submitting this for your little boy, but also you said about, you know, he worked hard for it and he's very proud of it and stuff. The fact that you made him work hard for the device and, you know, it's quite emotional, actually, you know. So let's see if we can get this working, chat, okay? So this is our Nintendo Switch Lite in question. Let us see if we can get it up and running. The PS5 has been fixed, nerd, yes. Can I get a whoop? Can I get a whoop whoop? Let me say way up, whoop whoop whoop. Let me say way up, way up. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just thinking, chat, whilst I'm recording, I could just hide some of this stuff. Hey? What do we think? Except for the alerts. I'll keep the alerts on. But it'll make you feel like a video, hey? Maybe it'll make you feel like a video.
Keep learning and sharing your knowledge.
Thank you.
For many more months to come.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Viking coming in with a prime for 17 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. Is this okay, guys? You don't mind it without like the visuals and stuff? Is that all right? You guys are watching the stream at the end of the day, so I want to make sure you guys are as comfortable as possible. Is it okay? It's okay. No problem. Cool. I'm still here. Stream plus video is a smart idea. It is. Happy like this? Cool. Thank you, guys. Okay, so first thing that I want to do is just confirm to see if we've got a game. We don't have a game. Oh, okay. So we have an issue. And the issue is that there's a sticker on the back that has the person's full name. Good job I saw that. What am I going to do here? What can I cover it with? I want to cover it with something that's obviously not going to damage the sticker. So I can't draw over it or anything like that. What I might have to do is just take it apart very carefully. 2 seconds. I haven't got any painter's tape, unfortunately. Another sticker with tape. I don't have any tape. And I don't want to ruin the device, you know? I don't have any post-it notes. Yeah, I'll take it apart off camera. I'll do that. That seems like the best thing. Oh, wait a minute. Is there an SD card in here? Okay, chat, there is an SD card in here, FYI. Just something to bear in mind. I'm just going to take you under the scope here. This is going to be awkward. All right, let me take it under the scope. And the reason being is because I think I can see something. I think I can see something. Ah. It's going to be the issue, isn't it? Let's have a look in the charging port. Oh, chat. I don't think that charging port looks good, hey? Right, how are we looking? Whoa, okay. Well, I'm actually, and I know this is going to sound really stupid. I'm actually happy. The reason I'm happy is because there is evidently an issue with the charging port. I feel so sorry for this kid. And hopefully we can get it working. The only thing that I'm praying for right now is that this hasn't damaged the APU. Because if it's damaged the APU, that might explain as to why one of the buttons is lighting up blue. You know, it might be getting confused signals or something. But that charging port definitely needs to be changed. But again, the question being, what further damage has this potentially caused? Where is my magical white thing that allowed? There it is. Perfect. I love this device. I love this. I love this. I'm actually, just for the time being, going to put on my face cam whilst I take this apart. At least take the back off, okay? So it's fairly evident and clear that I need to take it apart. It's in really good condition. Fascination. Fascination. Do 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 do. Big whoa oh whoa oh. Do 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 do. Whoa oh whoa oh. Yeah, if I can get this working, happy days. Yeah, maybe. Ronson says maybe this will be the one time that the fuse protects it. The word is on the lips. Say the word. The word is on the lips. I don't want to get copyrighted for being so ridiculously in tune. You see what I'm saying, chat? Guys, imagine 2 free repairs in one video. Ooh, Joey, now you're talking. I was taking the back off. Right, it's 10 past 4. I need to chill out. The switch is, right, I've got that off now. So I've got the back off, so I can put this over here. And now I can show you exactly what it is that I'm doing with the device. Now, the actual switch itself is in okay condition. One of the plastic bits did just fall off, so it's clearly taken a little bit of wear and tear in the past. But again, the actual condition of this, and there is, as a reminder, there is an SD card here as well. The condition of it is pretty good. I don't know if it's got a screen protector on or whether that is just scratched. I think that's a screen protector. Yeah, because you've got like almost the bubbling. So there's a little bit of dirt here as well, which I will clean off. Okay. Let's continue taking it apart. Is that a Danish song? Okay, again, super happy with how this looks, to be honest. Straight off the bat. That can go back in the bag. Where's my bag? Fascination by Alphabet. Ah, I see. Let's do some disconnecting. I'm not even going to test if this turns on or not because clearly it doesn't via the email. They know that. And we know the status of the port. Don't worry, my little friend. We are going to get this sorted for you. As long as it's not done any further damage to the APU. Which I'm praying it hasn't. You got to pray with me, guys. Prayers in the chat. 193 followers now. We are 7 followers away from 200 followers on Kick. That is crazy. And we've just gone past 100 subscribers on Kick as well. So thank you, guys. Appreciato Magnifico. Oh, geez, remember that one. Okay. The method of play here is going to be to remove the port from the actual board itself and then measure around M92T36 and BQ and see if we've got any shorts. Because if I measure now, it could be the it could be M92T36 or a chip on the board, for example, that is causing these issues. Dan, welcome, buddy. How are you? Right, let's move that out of the way. Cool. Nearly there. Okay. Let's pull this out. Remove the speaker. Wire back down there. Move that over there. Okay. Like I said, first thing we're going to do is get this port off. So I'm going to put my Hako clamp, get that ready. Get it in the position that I like it, which is here. And remove this port. Ow. Worst case is APU. Yeah, I agree. Worst case would be APU. I agree. I agree. Alrighty. Microscope. I'm going to turn that off for the time being. The aircon. It's getting a little bit frosty in here. Right, we're going to go 430 degrees Celsius with an airflow speed of 50 percentile. Here we go. Let's warm this up. I'm also heating from the bottom of the board underneath the port because we've got the plastic on the top. We need to be careful of that. So we rotate that heat. You see me rotating the hot air gun underneath? Rotating that heat. And I can see the factory flux starting to bubble now, which is good. Move that solder to wet in the ground holes, specifically. Give it a little nudge. It's starting to shake. Be careful not to rip any pads here. So I'll continue rotating that hot air gun. And it should now be loose. Little pull. There we go. Beautiful. Whilst the board is hot, I'm going to move quick here, okay? Whilst the board is hot, that's when I add my leaded solder. This is factory unleaded on the board, which is absolutely fine to add leaded to. If I can find my flux. Hello, flux? Hello? Where have you gone? Really? Okay, you're going to do this now. Brilliant. Let's add some of this flux then. So I'll just quickly add a tiny bit. Perfect. Perfect. And there we go, cotton swab. And get rid of all the flux that we've got here now. And this is now nice and prepped. I could just go ahead and add another port right now, but I just want to do my due diligence first on the board. There we go. Okay, now let's head on over to the multimeter. Probably go a bit closer now, so I'm just switching lenses. I do like how you have the ability to switch lens with this microscope, if I'm being honest. It's quite handy. Handy. Come on. Oh, I saw somebody actually messaged about the multimeter and having better software, which I might have to take them up on. I briefly read it, but I forgot to respond. Okay. I think it might have been DC repair. Let's go into continuity mode, which is the mode that beeps when we have a complete circuit on the multimeter. And I'm going to go to M92T36, which is directly on the back of the board, just here. And we've got BQ as well in the same area. So I'm just going to ground. Actually, let's check the fuse. Let's go fuse, shall we? Somebody said about the fuse. Indestructible fuse is still indestructible. Okay. Let's check around M92T36. So what I'm listening for here is a short going into the chip. How is the CPU? CPU's okay, 389. Should be a little bit higher, but we've also just put some heat into the board. So that reading of 390 should be okay. And then we've obviously got ground on this side of these caps, which is cool. And then I'm just checking around some of the others. Yeah, this is M92T36. Seems to be A-OK. Chances are we could just have a bad port. How lucky. Let's check around BQ as well, which is this chip here. Wow. I think they've just got super lucky here. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a port. I don't believe it. Wow. I'm shocked. Now, there is obviously a chance that we could replace the port and it could still not work and we could have some weird issues. But I need to put a port on first to be able to test that. So let's do that now. Where's my port? Switch port, switch light port. Lovely, bubbly, jubbly. Got so many switch light ports. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'll take this bad boy. And we're going to flux it up. Flux it up, buttercup. Okay. I'm actually going to lower the temperature of the soldering iron to 330 degrees Celsius. Wait for that to go in. What would happen if you replaced the port and there was actually a short to M92 or BQ? It would be a big no-no. Because I feel like it could then short out against the APU depending on the rails and stuff. Cool. Because the short has occurred and is blocking that from happening. Oh, wait, to be... Yeah, in that scenario, yeah. And then if you go ahead and replace the port and then allow power to go through that same rail that was blocked once but now isn't, it's GG. If that makes sense. Ugh. Right. Take that off, put that one on. Turn that round. Wicked, wicked. Jungle is massive. Right. Exactly the same. Temps and speeds and whatnot. Actually, go a little bit lower on the temp. We need to put a tiny bit of flux down. Not too much though. So watch how I'm spreading this. Just go around about here. And then I need a tiny... Oh, that's a bit too much. I'll spread that out over the two. There we go. Alrighty, almighty. Which one is the bad port? That one. Don't put that back on, Joey. Who would do that? Huh? Who would put on a bad port, chat? Not this guy. Am I right? Right, let's go. Is that a new microscope? I've had it now for a couple of months and I love it. So I'm heating from the bottom of the board. Bottom of the board, not the bottle. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that thumbs up button. That would be much appreciated. Derek, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. I appreciate you on Twitch. What I'm now waiting for is all of that solder to wet. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful, hey? Isn't that nice? And then we go ahead and try and put the port on. Ready? Drop it down. Come off. I'll give it a little love tap. Sit it in place. There it goes. Make sure it's down properly. Give it a little wiggle. Brief hold. Keep holding. Keep holding. I see it solidify. I come off. I don't know if that's on correctly. It kind of didn't feel flush when I was putting it down. But I could be wrong. I feel like I had to play around with it a little bit before it sat. Oh no, am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Yeah, it did sit down nice. There we go. It looks good to me. Look at those pins. Looks sharp. I've given it a quick clean. Already done that. I'll just give some of those pins a quick nudge. And just make sure we're good. But it looks alright, to be fair. Yeah. Nice, all solid. It's a nice port. Cool, alright. Now, I think what the plan's going to be is, instead of testing outside the chassis, I'm just going to quickly put it in and see if we get something on the screen. Because I think we're going to be good. Let's try. Put this there. Put that there. I'll just go bare basics. Same with this as well. So yeah, that free repair has been outstanding for a while, but I only received it yesterday in the post. I think they sent it a few days ago. Okay, right. Let's get a couple of screws. Where are the port ones? There. Cometh here. What do you reckon, chat? Are we just going to work? Is this going to be a nice, simple, easy repair? What do you think? Yay or nay? Wow, made it look easy. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a little bit of experience now. I like to take my time with these things. There's one. It's really important to me to get it clean as well, you know. Make sure you do a nice job. I cut my nails recently, so I've not got my nails now. This could be GG. Gonna have to use some assistance here. Sometimes it'll just happen, other times it won't. Come on! Call me skeptical, but this is a live stream, so yeah, true, yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Just getting a couple of these things out of the way. The antennas I'm just going to put back like that. Right, so I've got a fan, I've got some other bits. I'll leave Joy-Con for the time being just in case. Alright, here we go. Let's plug her in. Cool. Cool. Alright. Guys, momentous of truth. Here we go. Should we see what happens? Watch it explode in his face. That's not very nice. GRB. Right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I also don't know if the ammeter... Wait there. Because I need to turn that around. Actually, it's going to disconnect now anyway. Because I charge my iPhone and sometimes I need to spin this around. That should be fine now. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, boy. Give me something on the screen. Yes, come on. Happy boy. Let's go. Let me test the other way as well. Looks good. Yes. Come on. Kid going to be happy. Parent going to be happy. Ooh, lovely jubbly. Let's go, man. Okay, I'm going to put it back together because that is pretty evident to me that that was the only fault. So we go ahead and put it back together now, save us some time. Hey. Disconnect the battery because we're going to be putting stuff back, aren't we? So, do 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 do. Easy one, we take those. Factually true. We do indeed. Easy fix, easy happiness. Yep. And I also, can I just say, by the way, I don't want to say easy is in like to kind of put people down because let's remember, chat, to a lot of people, that's a difficult thing to do. Don't make me show you videos of my first ever charging port on a Nintendo Switch. Don't make me show you the videos. There's years of experience. So if you hear people saying that, like, don't, and you're not able to like do them properly. Yo!
Should I try replacing a USB-C port without microscope? Do you think it is possible for a one-time job?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You could. Have you got experience doing it, Dina? Thank you very much for the 200 bits, by the way. Have you done them before? You're not talking about this is your first ever time doing a thing, right? Because I mean, if it's the first time doing one, absolutely not. in my opinion. Oh no, you don't, mate. You don't have to apologise, Woogie. I'm just saying. I'm saying it as like a perspective, you know, to others that I need to personally sort of bear in mind because it's very easy for me to turn around and say, yeah, easy repair on camera and stuff, and then actually what I'm doing is potentially disheartening 10 other people who have tried to do one and failed. So I kind of try to remember where I was. I think that's the key to this channel, is sort of remembering where I was when I first started these repairs. And that's why I like the teaching aspect so much, you know? Because I was there, and I can show you a video of, you know, being embarrassed trying to do my first one. One in the chat if you want to see that. Do you want to see me trying to repair my first ever Nintendo Switch charging port? Yes or no? I can show you right... Well, after I put this back together and put it on charge and stuff, I can show you. If that's what you want to see. You want to see me fail? No problem. I embarrass myself daily, chat. I ain't got a problem with that. Ralph, welcome, by the way. Yeah, I haven't set it up on Kick yet. I haven't set up the channel points on Kick. I need to. Definitely need to. It's just another one of those things that's like, I'll do it eventually, you know. Put it to the side. But thank you, though. Cool. And I try and keep these as good a turnaround as I can. I've got a bad habit of, like, I tell people on email, I'm like, look, I don't know how long the repair queue is, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, for example, I got this one yesterday. And I'm like, I don't know how long the repair is going to take because of my repair queue. And then I've got a habit of, like, doing it next day. I need to get out of that habit. Yes. Yeah, new pair of gloves. There is a special reason for that. I can't tell you. Don't forget the time you put the old port back on. I don't know what you're talking about. Proof. Martin, welcome. Have you started looking for broken Switch 2s yet, or is it too early? The only ones that you'll be able to get are the ones that people have broken that aren't under warranty, because a lot of people are going to be getting warranty for them. Let me just turn that off because I need to put the casing back on, don't I? Phil had one. Phil's got a Switch 2 video, a Switch 2 repair already. F to the Y to the I. You want to check that out. The coder. I remember when I had to shave these ports down, man. Crazy work. It's the reason why I bought a Dremel, was to shave the ports down from normal Nintendo Switch ports to make them Switch Lite. And then I remember they just dropped one day, and it was like £1 a port, or like not £1, but it was like £1.50 compared to £1 on a Switch. And I was like, oh, let's try them. And it made my life so much easier, man. Think about it. After every single port, I was having to Dremel and then clean all the filings out. Yeah, exactly. Everyone messes up. Special reason for new gloves? I thought that might linger with some people. Done my first repair job on a controller a few days ago. Got the motivation to try. Thanks to you, by the way. So thank you, Joe. Yo, Tene. Yeah, I absolutely love hearing stuff like that. So a massive thank you for sharing that with me, my guy. I appreciate you. How did it go? Oh, okay, that's the one where the... Oh, wait, is it? Is it broken? Wait, where did that switch... Where did that... Yeah, it is. So there's one tri-wing that's broken. The plastic, the one that I told you about when I took it apart. Whoa!
In Norway, it's impossible to find items to fix unless you are lucky or it is more than 5 years old. In Norway, every store that sells electronics have a 5-year mandatory warranty period no matter what. Cold sweat smile.
That's turned on quick. Wait. Yeah, I was going to say. 5 years old. That's crazy that they have a 5-year mandatory warranty period no matter what. That is absolutely insane to me. That's crazy. Amazing, but crazy. Right, chat, let me find this video then. You guys want it? You guys want to see my first ever attempt at a Nintendo Switch charging port? 193 followers on Kick. Guys, thank you. I appreciate it. Is that what you want? Okay, I have to go way back. Way back. It'll probably be best going oldest, hey? Oh, God, chat. I'm not ready for this, man. Do you want the exact date? Oh, this was a different lifetime, this was, man. Look at this, chat. Overway, by the way. Thank you very much for the £1.10. I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, man. Who's this guy? Oh, my gosh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Now, this screen is 7 inches to tech repair. I do this as a hobby. The channel that I have is based off somebody who has pretty much no experience. I started the channel back in February of 2020, and this is my first microscope because I've begun to get into a little bit more. Oh, so chat, this would be a good thing, right? When was that? 15th of April, 2021. Yeah. What up, sis? Yeah. Yeah, right. Let me try and find that video right there. Oh, speaking of, I know she watching. Didn't I, to tell you about this PC that I went and saw? I didn't go and see a friend today and look at a PC. Look at it, chat. Can somebody tell me why I have the circumference of a football as my head? And why nobody's failed to tell me this, chat? PC. Right. I built you your own PC. I'm not even joking. You sound so young there, by the way. Right. Let me try and find that video. Sorry. Where are we? Second attempt. Faulty Nintendo Switch. Can I fix a water damage? So I've got a can I fix a water damage one? I think that's the first one, you know. I think that's the first one. I built my sister a PC. Her first ever PC. My first ever PC. Today is a good day. Right, chat. Here we go. Ready? Are we ready? Yes or no? We've told you many times, just refuse to acknowledge it. Yeah, fair enough. Now, when people say, you make it look so easy, Joey, why do you make it look so easy? How do you make it look so easy? Why is it so easy?
I purchased my first ever Nintendo Switch for £50.
Jesus, Lord the glove. 4 years ago, a Switch was still £50 faulty. My gosh. Wow. I am shocked, man. I'm actually shocked. Why are they not £3?
On eBay. £50. I think that's actually a decent price considering these consoles still go for around about £300
Oh, he's going to say brand new.
brand new, without any games. In today's video, we're going to look at the fault, which actually it doesn't turn on, and we're going to see if we can resolve it. I'm probably not going to be able to, so just a bit of a heads up, but it's the first time that I'm ever going to be taking apart a Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty nervous. I have no Joy-Cons, I don't have an original charger, etc. So it's pretty much just the base unit, but you have to get started somewhere. I have owned a Nintendo Switch before. I had it for about 3 months or so, and then I actually got rid of it because I didn't play it that often. I've watched quite a few videos from my mate Mince.
I knew I shouldn't have played this video, man. See, chat. I've not changed. I've not changed. I'm still a buffoon. Still a buffoon. Yeah? Yeah. Hang your head.
My mate Vince, the Coder, Tronics Fix, Northridge Fix. I've seen all of these people repair switches, and I'm just really excited to dive into this one. Worst case scenario, which is probably around about 98% of the outcome, is going to be that I can't fix this Nintendo Switch, in which case I can just use it as a donor board. I've paid £50 for it. It's not that bad.
Okay.
And for the experience in trying to fix it, priceless, I think. I hope you enjoy this one. I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's go. But I can't turn it on to test. Reasonable for the console itself. Nice.
Well, I'm looking at the sun, man. I've actually hurt my eyes. What am I doing with my exposure here? Look.
Put in the comment section below, by the way, if you think that the price that I paid £50 is
Oh my god, I'm so white.
reasonable for the console itself. Nice. And more bubble wrap.
I haven't seen this video, by the way. Probably since the day we may have watched it, like a certain part of it, but I've not seen it since the day it was released.
For a second, I thought I was going to get ripped off, you know.
If you saw yesterday's video, you know.
I thought it wasn't going to be a switch. I thought it was going to be like a ditch or something, you know. Okay.
Who let me post YouTube videos? A ditch.
Okay, sweet. So I have a Nintendo Switch right here, which is awesome. But yeah, look, I mean, that screen looks in really, really good condition, in my opinion. There's no like the seller said, there's no big scratches. There's nothing. There's where the serial number goes on. From what I can remember from having mine and watching other videos, so I'm just
I can't believe I bought a water damaged Nintendo Switch, by the way. Can we just
gonna try and spin it around the other way as well? Because I see that can sometimes be quite a common.
Bearing in mind, this would have been quite big for me, chat, because £50, you know, I was working my job, and like £50 would have been pretty much like not my monthly budget for these sorts of things, but it would have been a hefty chunk of my budget for the repairs. I wasn't making money doing this back then, so like I was taking whatever spare cash I had and investing in myself to learn how to do these things, and £50 was a lot, you know.
Issue, nothing. Now, what I've also just noticed when putting this cable in is that I believe the device has been opened, and the way I can tell with that is because down here we've this device. Yeah, I do want to maybe just get in it. Let me try and get this open. I feel like that's good. Chances are it will have like bottom, well, the bottom, because it was okay. I don't think there's any more.
My screwdriver, man. I still got that screwdriver.
Well, there should be another one there, like I said, but it's the only one that I need to remove. Cable as well attached. Just hold them in place.
Did I take off the whole rail?
Cautious and not like rip out these side bits, and just hold them in place just to make sure. Oh yeah, it literally just comes straight off. I believe.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
More screws that we need to take off, and apparently the Switch is really well known for.
Well, the rail is loose. Like the rail is very loose, so I must have taken out a lot.
Good cooling solution. Okay, so that's all the screws removed.
True.
Do I just lift this off now?
Yep.
That was a bit of a Bit of a click, but okay.
Probably because water damage
and
is
I think
sticky.
we have, yeah, so this is the old thermal paste.
Uh,
I say old. Could be quite new. I have no idea. I don't know how old this specific.
That's a horrible switch to have as your first switch, man. I can see the corrosion on the battery terminal. Look at the battery terminal.
Switches. Oh, I think I see a problem straight away, and I don't know if you guys have been.
Yeah, this was dodo, man. I was set myself up for failure here.
Nintendo DS Lites that I've worked on previously. Water damage. Hard to.
I feel sorry for myself.
That's not meant to happen. Look at all this, guys.
Shock.
So I'm not going to do this.
Well done.
Nice. Okay. Components here, shall I say, that have damage on,
that is.
on them.
Sonic cleaner material.
I don't know if it's.
Was that a missing component?
But yeah.
Not there. Where did I
just
see it?
not.
Here.
Not.
I don't think so. No, it's
Maybe
not.
just life.
Did I change? Did
Just
I
give it
try
a
and
quick
change? Okay, sweet. I tried to change it. Oh, Joey. I mean, bless this guy, man. Thinking that he'd be able to revive this with just a clean. Oh man, I feel sorry for myself. Oh god.
If that has made thermal paste, power on the device, that's fine. Now I'm going to where, as we thought, hasn't really.
No.
This is next thing.
The multimeter.
In any of the capacitors or components around it. Let's just sure we go. That's fine.
Let's see if I can recognise anything now that isn't as normal what it should have been right back then.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Check around here now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They're all fine. There's 3 caps here. They're all fine. That one's fine. They're all fine.
Okay.
Okay, all of the capacitors and other components that I was able to make absolute, and this is the thing that I was looking for, a little bit confused. It's not Nintendo. I put this to DC 20 volts on the multimeter, and if I just have a look, I watched a video on this. So if I put
shock,
black on here, and then red just on this one here, we get 5.08 volts. Now, because this isn't an official Nintendo charger, I don't know if, because I'm pretty sure it has like speed charging and it goes up to like 15, probably out. Cable is capable of T36. I think it's out.
Oh, I thought I was changing my port in this one, man. Have I just wasted your time?
Something that you guys, if I can multi, blacks on. This is, I don't know. Does this disappear somewhere potentially? It's reached something that I should be doing, but it drops down there, so it shows.
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it was probably an M92 T36 if we were only getting the 5Vs. It could have been a bunch of stuff. It's water damage at the end of the day.
Haven't spoken to you.
Why am I cleaning it, man? Right, I'll tell you what. Let me just try and find one where I'm actually changing a port. That would be good, wouldn't it? Did I waste your time there, guys? I apologise if I did. I apologise if I did. Oh, here we go. This will be a good one. So I think this is it. Destroying a Nintendo Switch, replacing the charging port.
Steve from Tronics Fix shouted me out on his YouTube channel to get me over the line for 2,000 subs. Surely not. And then your boy Joey Does Tech appears on a My Mate Vince.
Never refer to yourself in third person again.
YouTube Fixes series episode.
True.
Surely not. Let me just say this. This week has been an incredible week for the Joey Does Tech community. To think that I appeared in a My Mate Vince YouTube Fixes video is just mind-blowing. So Vince, again, thank you so much for the opportunity.
True. Do you know what I did in that video, chat? I used IPA. I can't remember which one I was in. No, I used IPA as a cleaner, and that was it. I cleaned a Nintendo 2DS cartridge, and that was it. That was literally, that was it. I can't remember what episode and stuff it was. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, you're welcome. How are you? Yeah, that's a shame. Wow, that would be a throwback and a half. Ah, we got it. Chat. Yo. Where is he, man? Here he is.
Can only be a good thing.
What did Vince say, man?
Now, next up, and Sega Master System means a lot to me because I went from the
Ready, chat?
Spectrum 48K over to the Sega Master
Trip
System.
down memory lane. Here we go.
It was such a leap up. The colours, the graphics, everything. I loved that system. There was a lot of hours spent on that. So now, next up, we have Joey from a channel called Joey Does Tech. Now, Joey's a happy-go-lucky guy, and he's
True. Can't deny that. So, judging by that, 1.96k subs, chat.
documenting his progress in electronics. So he started as not knowing much about them, and bit by bit he's picking up knowledge as he goes along, and he's bringing people along for the ride.
Am I still doing that, chat? Yes or no? I'm still learning, man. Am I bringing you guys along for the ride? I think so.
Good thing about that is it inspires others to do the same, because then they can maybe see Joey, they might see him now and then look back at a year ago and think, oh, hasn't he made a lot of progress? In which case then it would inspire them to do the same, and that means there's more people fixing things in the world, which can only be a good thing. So here we have Joey looking at a Nintendo 2DS, which was purchased from eBay, and it was down as the game's not reading, so the game card slot not working.
Thank you, Vince, for this incredible opportunity. I think what you're doing for the YouTube scene when it comes to electronic repairs is incredible. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And hello to every single one of Vince's awesome viewers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Joey.
That's it. We won't have to go through this. Sorry, I kind of got off topic there. But that's what I was talking about. And then if we go back over to this,
appreciate it. And
the charging port. Right. Anyway, over to the charging port.
The second purchase is some of this tip tinner, which you supposedly use when your iron is hot and you just want.
Okay.
From a Nintendo Switch.
Okay, ready?
It's going to be on 420 Celsius with an airspeed of 3 out of 9.
3 out of 9 is crazy. Right, what am I not doing here, chat? What's the first rule of JDT when it goes to remove a charging port?
Okay, so that didn't actually work too well.
Did I say 420? 420 might have been a little bit low for this specific
okay, so that didn't actually work
hot air
too
gun.
well. I'm going to up the temperature to 450 on my heat gun, and I'm going to change the nozzle to a bigger nozzle to cover more surface heat.
Yeah. Okay. He's moving it around. What am I doing here, though? What am I doing? What am I doing? What's the stupid thing I'm doing here, chat? I'm pulling the port. I'm pulling it. I'm not letting the port drop. I'm pulling the port. It's the worst thing you can do. And then look. I don't hang them like that anymore because I know the feeling of when to pull on a switch port now, you know? Whereas this, yes, it is live. So welcome, by the way. This, I'm doing it from the other side and I'm pulling it down. So gravity is on the side of the pads. It's just going to rip them.
Not fantastic, but definitely a lot better with a bigger nozzle. I don't know if you can see, but I might have done a little bit of plastic off the top. Quick clean with some IPA whilst it's hot.
The toothbrush spreading the flux around, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't pull the pads.
And see how this is looking. All right, so this is how we're now looking.
Hey, that's not bad.
The port itself, and it looks pretty clean. Yeah, it was a good. I think it was a good removal. Let's say that. Good for our first time, I think. That was the easy bit, Joey. Come on, man. Okay, that resistor's still there as well, which is good. Always to make.
He said resistor.
Make sure that resistor was still on the board.
Right, flux.
And just to confirm, my iron is set at 450 as well, and I've got quite.
I remember, chat. I remember this like it was yesterday. I genuinely remember this like it was yesterday. Horrendous.
Big tip on it.
I'm using a conical tip here, which is not recommended. Conical tips. I've not found a single good conical tip. A conical tip is like just a rounded tip. Yeah, that's a cut after a couple of minutes for sure.
Perfect.
Perfect. This is where I struggle. These ground holes at the back. Yeah, look, you can see I've cut the wick, I've bent it up, I've bent it down. I'm trying to pull at it. Yeah, crazy. I remember being so stressed at this. The board's burnt. So I've been here, chat, look. Pulling strands of wick.
These two are now clean. That one's...
So that happened. Oh. So what I did, right? Smart. This was a donor board. And I was like, I'm going to practice on a donor board first before I try and fix the other one that just needs a port replacement. So that was pretty smart of me.
Off, as is this. We need to get rid of these. It comes...
Okay, so I've switched over to a bigger iron tip, which is probably the right thing to do. But I just don't think my iron was good enough to be able to do this. And nowadays, I don't remove the unleaded. I just add leaded, you know?
Does this help?
No. Absolutely not.
I don't know, I need more flux or what, but...
I was stressing, chat.
Oh, man.
Look.
Now let's try over here. Now, can you see how the solder's liquefied, but it's not going into the wick?
It's probably bad
I
wick
think
as well,
that's as good
to
as
be
we're
fair.
going to get, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the rest of this to fit.
Okay, so...
Some IPA.
Whoa, what did I...
Blocking it.
This is... So, who can tell me what mistake I've made here? Wait for it.
I'm just going to finally tin up the pads.
What mistake have I made here?
Give it a clean with some IPA.
I can hear my old fan in the background. Because I remember that noise was because it was an old fan.
IPA. Looks okay, no.
So what I've done here is you can see that some of the conformal coatings come off and you can see some scratch marks. So what I've probably pushed too hard on the board with the solder where you're meant to kind of just hover it over and ensure that it touches. It might be the fact that the iron itself was too hot. I might have blasted it at like full heat, and that might have been, I don't know, back then. I don't know what iron I had. I think it was just like a cheapy Yahoo one, so God only knows. Third thing, that iron is pretty dirty if you ask me. So I need to clean my iron tip as I'm working through it. So you can see that I've kind of taken off a lot of the solder mask in the area. Can you see that?
Give it a clean with some IPA. Looks okay, no bridges from what I can see. Now for the main attraction. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay, so this is me just having the port on and trying to solder it. Do you know the technique that I got this from? Who can do this to this day? I haven't tried it like this, so I don't know now with my technique whether I'd be able to. Probably because I would just keep rotating the heat. But Mr. Mage, Micro Mage Repair. This is where I got the technique
This is what
from.
it all boils down to.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this. You 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 got this.
So the issue with this, when you're inexperienced, right? For me, I was inexperienced back then. I should have preheated the board to an extent if I was going to try this method. Then I would have put the port on, and then I would have continued to rotate the air around. Whereas what I've probably done is let the board go cold, put the port on, keep the hot air gun stagnant, and I'm just going to burn the plastic, I'm assuming.
Now, one thing I was waiting for, and I don't know how to feel about this. So I was waiting for the pins to go like a shiny silver colour, but they never did. But then I started seeing the plastic melt, and I obviously don't want to melt the plastic inside the charger. I don't think any of these pins are solid whatsoever.
No, I mean, the port is hanging on for dear life. Oh, R.I.P. man. Hulk Hogan, apparently. I just wanted to Google it to confirm, but wow. Is that true? Yeah, it is. 71, man. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
Not, which is annoying. I'm going to reapply flux and we go again.
Yeah, cardiac arrest.
I'm going to increase the airflow on the hot air station.
Judah, thank you for the follow.
It's on 5 now. Here we go. Attempt number 2. Plastic
Lord
keeps
of
melting.
Glove chat.
Maybe they've made a little bit more of a connection now. Quick test with the tweezers.
Look how fat my tweezers were, man.
Some of them yes, some of them no. So I'm going to get my soldering iron and I'm just going to tin them real.
Well, if I do that, what does that mean? It means that the pins underneath, which is the second row, are not going to be soldered to the board.
Quick.
And I'm taking the plastic with me by the looks of it. Jeez Louise. I know for a fact it would have been hot as well, filming this. Hearing that fan, man.
So many of them still move. Look, there's still...
So what I've done there as well is I've just tinned the pins. I haven't pushed them down. They're not making a connection to the board. I've just tinned the pins.
No, you see how so many of them still move. Look, they're still all really loose. Look. Then the last one.
There we go. I can see some of them now.
Okay. Okay. Maybe a little bit more successful than the last one. Okay. Okay. That one.
You can tell how much I'm concentrating because I'm just not talking in this.
0.15 amps. Be displaying is I'm happy and confident in port 4 to make work. Here we go. 0.12, 0.14. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. I think that is exactly what we had before.
0.14 amps. Yeah, that's not right though, Joey. Like, I know he knows it's not right because it's a donor, right? So I probably said it's 0.14 because there's a fault on the board. But I'm thinking back to it now, what that could possibly be. That could be APU.
So I'll test it the other way as well. The fact that it's actually receiving a charge is good. 0.12, 0.14. Yeah. So it works. It works in both ways. So I'm confident enough to say that it's not, it's not flashing or anything like that.
And let's see if I've learnt my lesson. Ready? To be honest, that looked more of a subtle drop than the first one. Maybe I am pulling. Am I pulling? I think I'm pulling. Can you see the pull?
All the pressure in the world. Alright, so this is the aftermath, as you can see, which isn't torn over here. I thought I'd quickly show you the state of the old. About to put the piece.
Okay, hold on.
Old pins there are just all over the place. I'm just about to put the port back on now, so wish me luck. Now I'm going to push down and release. Please be connected. Please.
They look better than the first one.
I have faith. This one went cleaner than the last one.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know how underneath it's going to be though.
It's
Probably a charge one way, not the other.
It works.
I'm going to guess charge one way, not the other. I generally can't remember.
No. Nothing.
Turn it around, Joey, please. Yeah.
Nothing.
Ah.
No.
All those pins were solid. That's weird. Could be M92.
And redo it. My guess is that it just didn't get hot enough underneath these up now.
No, because one of the sides should work at least. Did I check the fuse?
We
Probably
can
not.
check the nudge tech. I'm actually going to put some solder. Exact same here.
Yeah, look at all that solder. Okay. I mean, one side should work, right?
Good.
Yeah. One side should definitely work.
Time round. Come on. No, we haven't. Oh no.
Turn it around.
Wait. Okay, why would you not be receiving any charge, man? Flip. Wait, let me just double check. It keeps flashing. It's very temperamental. Very temperamental.
Do you know what? It
Try
could have
the
been
other
something
way.
as simple as flux in the port, you know.
Still
chat.
nothing on the amp meter. And
There's a lot of flux, by the way.
Occasionally it will pop up. So I need to, first of all, I'm going to check
I've not got the EMMC plugged in.
for shorts, and then on the front pins, and then I'm going to have to go again. There we go. Okay, 0.02, 0.
5 volts. Either the charging cable, I'm charging it from my PC, or M92.
0.46.
Cool.
So we know that it works. It's just stuck there now. Okay, let me try that again. No, it doesn't work. Something's definitely not right, is it? Let's be honest. We go again. Might have found the culprit. I don't know how I'm going to try and clean.
No, that wouldn't be a culprit.
No, it's not even that flat. I mean, if you look at the left-hand side,
It's not a culprit. It's just a bit of burnt plastic. Plastic isn't conductive,
you can see
so
where
this wouldn't cause an issue.
I'll put it in the center of the screen. You can see the thing sticking up. It's not even that flat. I think I've messed up it, guys. Let me try and sort that plastic before giving it another go with the hot air gun. Just as an FYI, stick so much on this.
With a friend who works with
To the main board. Let's do that now.
Big up,
This
Chris.
is the real deal now. No pressure. All the pressure in the world. As you
Wait, how far
Here we
back
go.
does that go? Right there.
ordering quite a bit for
Here we go.
here. For this,
Big up,
messed
Chris.
up the plastic.
Who I'm talking about now is a guy called Chris.
stick so much on this, so I'm going to swap out the port.
hey guys, Joey from the future here. For this next attempt, I had a call with a friend who works with SMD soldering quite a bit for his job, and he was talking me through all the different things that I should try. After I removed the port, I was unable to get the solder out from the through holes, specifically the back ones. I tried solder sucker, I tried plenty of flux, I tried adding more solder, low melt solder to the through holes to weaken the solder, make it easier as a lower melting point to suck up, and it just wasn't working. Nothing was working. It must have been a good solid half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour that we were just sat
That's a big jump.
in the call and he was talking me through the process. I actually went through another 2 ports trying this, by the way. Because I couldn't get the solder out, I was just using the hot air gun and it wasn't melting the solder. All in all, I haven't been able to replace the charging port on the new Nintendo Switch. I really messed up.
I've really messed this one up. Really badly. And I'm angry.
I'm there with you guys, man. If you guys have gone through this, I'm there with you.
I'm very sweaty.
I've been there.
I'm very hot. I'm very agitated. I need to reset my brain, recalibrate. This is where I'm currently at. Non-stop use with the soldering station. I've had the fan on. As you can see, it's just an absolute mess. So
To be fair, look at that wick.
much. Look at all the wick. The board itself is just completely gone. It's so burnt, man.
I wish I had this board.
So burnt. I've messed this up so bad. You can see like around about here how burnt the board is. The wick just kept falling apart and I literally used the whole roll. The attempts that I had today on the good Nintendo Switch were, I must have had about 7 attempts, 5 ports. Please make sure you pop exactly what...
There we go, chat. All right. So again, just to kind of let you know that when people say, "Oh, Joe, you make it look so easy," I was there, man. I was there. If you don't believe me, have a look at some of the older videos where I'm trying to do this myself. You'll see it. That's the beauty of this YouTube channel, is it all there for anyone to see. Nothing to hide. Anyway, is this switch going to turn on? That's the question. Has it turned on? Let's see. What's really good is that we got 600 milliamps if I push the button. Switch light is on. Touch works. All of the kids' data and everything is going to be there. Lovely jubbly. Everything seems to be working as it should. I haven't put the SD card in, actually. Now I have. Restart. I've watched every one of your videos, Joey. Dan, every single video? I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And there we go. It's all there, chat. TY for showing the vulnerable side. It's not easy to show mistakes, but we're all human. I'll be honest. I don't find it hard. I know it sounds really stupid, and you might be like, "What are you talking about, Joey?" I don't find it hard to show mistakes. Maybe I'm just now past a point where I care because I've just made so many on this YouTube channel. I just do not care. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just getting old and you just learn to care less, I think, the older you get, you know. But we're going to have a happy boy as well, chat. So I'm really looking forward to getting this package back up and sending it back to his parents. You know, That's the stuff I live for. That's going to be pretty cool. So guys, thank you very much for joining today. I do have to go. I've gone kind of over today. I will probably be live later on. So follow me on Kick. Follow me on Twitch. And I'm going to be playing some RuneScape later on. So if you want to come and hang with me, lovely jubbly. I look forward to that. It's just going to be chill. When? Probably about, what we now? Probably about 3 hours from now. Probably about 3 hours from now. Yeah, I appreciate you, Dan. Thank you. You're a legend. Right. One in the chat if you've enjoyed today's stream. Thanks for tuning in, peeps. Appreciate you. Click the like button on the way out. Thank you, Dan. And like I said, follow for a little bit of content later. It's just gonna be me playing some RuneScape and chill. So if you're into gaming, you're not even into gaming, and you just want to come and chill, please feel free to do that and say hello. All right, we're all just relaxing in there. Thank you. Love ya. See you later. Much love and goodbye and peace. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye 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 bye.